I don't think it's that shocking anymore, and I don't think this is even that hot of a take that mainstream media has definitely been corrupted. It's been co-opted. It's just, it is not spitting out facts anymore. I don't know. That's not even a crazy take to say. And we have people who go on MSNBC or NBC News like Kristen Welker who just spew out fake news left and right. And this is why people like Donald Trump started using the fake news slogan nearly a decade ago.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead.
And now we have a new word that is called malinformation that was created. And malinformation is information that can be true but is damaging to the narrative. Isn't it? We are living in a crazy, crazy world where, I mean, growing up, I was on the left. I would think a lot of things that I would believe in now, like healthcare should be, paid and covered. I think education can use a reworking. All of this can use a reworking. And now we're seeing with Make America, educated again, smart again, wealthy again, safe again, healthy again. All of these things that these notions are finally being brought to light, but from the right. Not from the left. The left has been taken over by these corporate elitists or corporatists, right? Because they don't want to be considered communist. But damn, if it's not true communism, it's a form of Marxism. But let's get back to the point of the video today. This exchange was a perfect example of why Donald Trump started using the term fake news nearly a decade ago. Watch Kristen Welker. She's not delivering news. She's just advocating for Kamala Harris.
And she just said in her own words, you saw the tape there, there is no difference between her and Joe Biden. The Biden policies, Bidenomics, all the things they champion are destroying the country, and everybody knows that, and that's why Donald Trump is elected. Republicans are going to win the Senate and the House.
Mr. Speaker, we should note that FEMA funds were actually redirected on Donald Trump's watch to deal with the migrant issue. Let me ask you, mention the medical
issue. No, ma'am. No, wait a minute. No, that's hold on, wait a minute.
That's actually
wait,
a lot.
Facts are important. That is a new program that started in 2020 under Joe Biden. That funding wasn't necessary under Trump's administration because we secured the border. We didn't invite illegal aliens and dangerous people into the country. That's a Biden-Harris policy, and everybody knows it.
Mr. Speaker, it did happen under Donald Trump's watch, but let me just ask you about medical records since you raised them.
No, Kristen.
You can't just slide that in. It did happen. Yeah, no, I don't care. No, it did happen.
Donald Trump release all of his medical records?
New account.
Should Donald Trump release all of his medical records?
He had.
What a nice little. She's trying to transition to a new topic. Also, no, Donald Trump shouldn't. Joe Biden should have because of his whole apparent decline. No one's looking at Donald Trump and worrying about his medical records and how healthy he is or is not.
Speaker?
He issued the records of his physicians. Kamala Harris issued her medical records as diversion because she's desperate because she's sinking in the polls. Donald Trump's health is on display. Everyone in America can see it.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Nonstop. He never quits. He probably sleeps 4 hours a night. He doesn't require as much sleep as the average person. He's an unusual figure, and this is the strength that we need in a time like this. We're in the most dangerous moment since World War II. You have to have strength. You have to have a steady hand. You have to have a commander-in-chief that our allies respect and our enemies fear. They do not fear Kamala Harris. They do fear Donald Trump.
Mr. Speaker,
people are going to vote on.
Just to be very clear, he
Facts.
hasn't released all of his medical records.
Who gives
a
fuck?
2 letters. Should he release the results of the cognitive test?
It's unnecessary. He's on display every minute.
So it's unnecessary. You concede that he didn't release his...
Yes, it's unnecessary. Joe didn't have to release his medical documents either for us to see that he was on a physical, mental decline. And honestly, give Kamala a few more years. That lady is so weak, she's going to break.
Medical records, you don't want to know things like his cholesterol level, whether he's dealing with any issue that we may not know about, if he's going to be commander-in-chief. And he also said he would relieve cognitive tests.
I also love how Kristen started with the FEMA thing, and once she was shut down on that, now she's segueing to something else.
Listen to your question.
Listen to you.
Should he release that?
The American people, Kristen, the American people don't care about the cholesterol level of Donald Trump. They care about the cost of living and the fact they cannot pay for groceries because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's policies have put them in that situation. The medical records are irrelevant. Let's talk about things that the American people care about. That's why Donald Trump,
I don't say they're irrelevant. They are relevant, but not for this.
Stages,
not for this case.
Interviews nonstop around the clock, and Kamala Harris has done nothing. Every time she talks, her numbers go down because she is uniquely unqualified to be the commander-in-chief at one of the most dangerous times in the history of the country.
I love that. She is uniquely unqualified, because that is so dang true. And I apologize for talking over this. I know I see sometimes in my comments are like, don't quit your day job. You know, like, we agree with you mostly. Just stop talking while other people are talking. I'm working on it. I noticed it. Calling myself out on it. But this is just insane how there's like no accountability in mainstream media. You can come out and just start out with a topic with FEMA, and then once you're shut down, be like, nope, that's actually not true. It was under Donald Trump. That's what I was told. I have to end the segment with this, or I'm going to get fired. And it's probably not even going to get fired because there's no accountability. You can just go on TV, lie out your mouth, and when you have guests come on, what's crazy to me is when you have guests come on, you're supposed to be speaking to them and giving them the light, giving them the room, and not being so I don't want to say derogatory, but like authoritative. Like, hey, when I'm speaking, you give me the respect. You brought the guest on. You should give them the utmost respect and the benefit of the doubt. But right here with Meet the Press, you can see that that's not how they like to operate. That's not how they like to move. And once more, you put Donald Trump and Kamala in the same room talking to Putin. Who do you think he's going to respect more? Somebody who's delivering word salads and not even giving out ranch dressing with it? Or the dude who's already done business, who has a good relationship with Putin? And even Putin was saying, man, if I'm a friend, I'd hate to see your enemies. Like, that's somebody you want to work with, because at least there's a bridge in communication. There's nothing on the Harris side. I don't know. Maybe I lost some of you with that last one, but let me know what you guys are thinking down below. If you like the way the words are flowing out my mouth, please like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys in a little bit for another one.